Okay. Okay. Gotta set my playbooks. Alright, we're locked.
Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff line. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment.
Ooh, 20-37.
As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia State
Panthers,
taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this
Arlington. How about that? Arlington. Okay. Let's just kick it off here. Pray to God he doesn't return this for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is
Looks like the roof's open. No, I guess not. There's no wind. Okay. Well, let's just put this deep center here. Fuck it.
We'll call for the fair catch here.
Okay. Let's make our adjustments early here. We'll come back to those as needed. iForm Pro.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff.
Okay, that wasn't great.
Stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
All right.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it.
We're in trouble.
Good enough for a fresh
Okay.
down.
Well, he's running it to the numbers advantage here.
Great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff.
Okay. Not great. Just trying to give him a different look.
Plays to be successful. It's a nice solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Let's go back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Still not great.
All week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Deuce, single back deuce close.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down.
I missed it.
First on the ground. Your head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Okay.
I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You're getting 4 yards every single time here.
You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front.
All right.
A nice run.
Ooh.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Fighting him off.
Yeah, that was good.
Just a short pickup.
Excuse me. 3rd and 5.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it and now face a 3rd down. Here's the handoff.
That's a good play.
At the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs,
that was a good play.
find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive,
3rd and 5 is
exactly
great
what this
run.
offense has been able to do. This time
Run down here.
keep those sticks moving.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off.
It's fine.
Bring him down after just a short pickup. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down.
I mean, I know he's going to do that, but he's also going to expose the zone. So it's tough.
Whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything
It's
on
tough.
full
I mean,
display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So the try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Watch the onside kick. Watch the onside kick. Do not call a play. Ooh, I took out the whole quarter. Yep.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. It's a run to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And now a carry here for the fullback.
Holding.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield, it's Diaz. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. He's got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That's reeled in. It's Irvin. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Handoff on a single back formation. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they get stuck at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half. With the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, it's Diaz. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
They're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Gives it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play
could call timeout here, but odds are he's going to convert.
Ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Going for a big play downfield. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll use the ground game here. Football comes out. And the defense.
Oh, my God.
That is tough for the ball carrier here. Because
that's just crazy.
But now, you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
I mean, I got to. I have to. Even though I think it's a definite fumble. Yeah.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this 3rd quarter. Just didn't pan out. I think you got to respect them for trying, though. I like that call.
The Georgia State offense on the field now. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And the wideout goes in motion. Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
.52-yard middle.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking downfield. It's Diaz. Launching downfield. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. And there's the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The freshman making an impact play there. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Georgia State. That puts them on top in the 2nd half.
This guy
Austin Gadosh, legend.
Downfield, we can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
Excuse me.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kaiser. And it'll be tackled.
Great tackle.
Right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Excuse me. Ooh.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is a national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way?
Let's go.
Take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Panthers. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown.
Let's go.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
Excuse me. Bunch open offset.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Kaiser. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Forza, baby.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
That's just trash. Are we doing? What's going on, guys?
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, and it's
Incomplete!
It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just
Hi,
didn't
dude. Hey. You gonna get up in your tower? Yeah. We get the boot cam.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there.
Push this way. Yeah, it's not staying up.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Holding.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play.
Okay. Well, that's the best we can do as far as the boot camp. Did he decline that?
Ready, set. Here's 2nd down.
I don't even have time.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. With the return, it's Kaiser. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup.
That was looking like
that can make a play for you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
You could run it here, so we're not going to pass commit.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Look at this. He'll go deep again.
You got it.
The pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Irish. This quarterback on fire.
Probably should have pass committed there.
Here we go. National championship game, 4th quarter. 1 possession game, Kurt. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense
He
is
seriously thinking about going for it here?
A chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
The extra point is good. Down by
Okay,
touchdown,
kickoff.
21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
He's not going to onside because I could end the game with a field goal.
From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense back out there now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Evanson. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing lead.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
He's moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Irvin. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the 1st down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Woo!
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Even year, baby.
And
Going out on top.
We have our national champion.
Going out on top, boo. That's how we do it, baby. That's how we do it.
It's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had
Sleepy baby.
They've been able to overcome
Sleepy
them.
baby.
And now fitting a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you
Oh,
say,
he smells so good.
They are the national champions of the year.
Good boy.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another.
We did it. We did it. We did it.
And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We did it.
They are official.
We did it.
College football and national champions. The Georgia
We
State
did it.
Panthers.
We did it. There were a lot of doubters. A lot of people said we couldn't do it. Said we were leaving Georgia State because we couldn't win the big one. And that's the third championship. Oh, you know, hats off to Notre Dame. Well played. Was scary the entire time. Ooh. They did everything pretty much better. Except a little tough throwing the ball. You know, even amount of turnovers. You know, relatively clean game. They won the possession battle. They did everything right. You know, they just didn't have enough time to win the game. I think Notre Dame is going to be a big player, you know, in these next couple of years. I think they're going to get that first championship real soon in the Coach Pate era. You know, I think let's just kind of run through this. Let's start this monster drive here to start the game from Notre Dame. You'll notice they took the entire clock that first quarter. Look at this. So this is one of those classic. Oh, let me. You know how many times I've done this and I still don't know how to zoom. So we come out in like a, you know, he's in gun. I come out in the pass pro and just a nice simple. That's 3rd and 5 right there. You know, Michael Pate can run the ball. Here's another one, 3rd and 7. Another run for big yards. you know, once again. Let's take a look here. You know, looks like he's, you know, doing some motion. I think looks like we got to be in some sort of man here. And then just, yeah, hand off. I got stuck on 68. Even if I get in there, I don't think I'm stopping him before that first down. Just masterful execution. Come back to the top of the second quarter. And yeah, 2-yard score. 3rd and 12. I feel like we were able to capitalize big on 3rd down in this game. This is going to be out of that trip set, so just drop back. You know, you've got the streak and the flat route. Those two guys are completely out of the play. You just throw that zig. Maybe if I went outside, I might have had a chance at scoring if I kept going out. But, or maybe I could have spun. I think I still would have gotten tackled by 7 if I tried and spin left here. And then, of course, you know, we get the big conversion on like 3rd or 4th down. And I think he just let us kind of score here. I think he knew exactly what was up. Yeah, 3rd and goal. Well, I guess it wasn't 3rd and goal. It was like 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 7. We scramble. And I was going for the contact. 3rd and 11, passing complete. Let's take a look here. So I think this is our $3-2 cover 2 man. I'm putting one of the rushers into a QB spy. And then I can get free. You know, he's hit as he throws. Not sure where this was going. Maybe that outside guy. That outside guy was wide open. I think he just couldn't get that. He got that at the end of the game, obviously. That outside big touchdown to pucker up my butthole a little bit. And then was this seam shot here. Really thought I was going to get the pick. And then it felt like Shades of Houston, where like he was maybe going to get some crazy deflection bobble. But 25 says no, sir. Takes him out. And then, of course, you know, I'm freaking out on stream. I'm like, oh man, yeah, we got him. Incomplete. And then I got a nice little outside run. So this is probably where I've learned. I keep cutting it inside into people. And obviously I get shellacked here. And yeah, that ball's out. Before the knee comes out, we challenge unsuccessfully, but one of those plays you kind of have to. So I think this is like, what, the end of the second quarter. And then drops back, coming around, and he's just got to scramble out of bounds, no time left. So we bump it back up to quarter 3. I feel like they need to make more plays highlight worthy. 4th and 6. 18 yards, let's take a look. You guessed pistol trips, you are correct. 18 yards here. Let's see it. So yeah, it's our it's our same play. I probably have the zig. I have the zig. Is it on this side? I don't know where the yardage markers. I don't know if those are functioning properly. I have the zig, and honestly, I have the tight end right here probably too. I probably had multiple people open, but I was just like, you know, I feel like he's kind of prepared for me to sling it back that way. This guy's in front of me. Step up to the left. Deliver to the strike. Ballsy. Also another thing why this is a 3rd down. This is the 3rd down back formation. Because my starting power back cannot catch this football. Even if this guy coming in to deliver the boom is not there. Like, it'd be maybe not. But he gets it, secures, and goes down. That's probably one of the big plays of the game right there. And then I think I come back for a stretch run, and I'm like, ooh! When realistically, I could have probably tried to cut that inside for less loss, but I tried and bounce it out, and he makes me pay. Then it's 3rd and 17, of course, so we dial up one of my favorite plays. You can find this in a couple different, and if you see the word tray in the playbook, this is where you'll find that. It's the, you know, motion across, and it's like a wheel route. And then I use the package to put my best receiver at that wheel route. And then I did a little hot route. I blocked the running back in case he's blitzing. I want to have some time to like look at the throw. Michael knows this play, so I know he's going to the wheel route. And that's why we drop back. He sent 3, so he's got the spy. And then I'm rolling, and then I like kind of hit trigger right here. You can see I'm like letting up a little bit. But then, yeah, the post route takes that corner, 7 out of the play. We're able to hit Austin Gaydosh. Biggest play of his career, but he's no stranger to big plays. Senior, you know, great rotational guy. Now this, you don't get many of these, so you got to savor it. That's why we're still live and streaming this chat, even though nobody said anything. And I know you're there, at least 2 of you. I know one of them's me. So then we drop back, you know, we're just, pretty much the whole game, I'm running the cover 6. I'm bringing up my cover 4 side, you know, because one side's cover 4, one side's cover 2, it's cover 6. So I'm bringing my cover 4 side safety down for the run. And then I see it's pass, so I'm dropping back to catch 83 over the middle. Now, if he didn't have 2 guys in his face, he could probably have hit 83 for massive gain. I don't think I'm good enough to get there and pick that off. I think he could have hit him. I don't really know if he's throwing to 84 or 85 here. But as hit as he throws, that ball comes out, and 85, for whatever reason, decides not to make a break on the ball, goes upfield. We're able to catch it, and I was a little worried about 68, but I was like, I can beat him to the corner. If I can't, we're just running QB sneak, QB sneak, QB sneak. So Dwayne Pipe -3. So this is probably a sack. Can't really tell what formation this is. I want to say it's probably... what down is it? That's depth of field's 3rd down. So yeah, it could be 3-2 and you know, we're able to get, yeah, it's for sure 3-2 because I put this guy into a spy. That's pretty classic 3-2. If you see 3-2 from me, I'm sending 3. One's a spy, but since he's on the line, it kind of counts as a pass rusher. So you can still get good pass rush animations. I'm using the DN. I'm kind of just trusting my guys to make the play. 6 maybe is like, could be open here, but like there's just so much kerfuffle, you don't really throw that. And he throws the 24 here. This play was awesome. So he throws it. I'm trying to get the pick because I'm a wishful fool. And he bounces off me, but that's fine because we got another guy here to clean it up. Boom, 2-yard loss, 4th and 12. I can't remember if he went for it or not. He does. Oh yeah, he gets it. Right, so literally the exact same defensive formation. It's 2-man under. One of these guys is the spy. It's that guy next to my user. Usually is how I do it. I try to be the user. I guess there's 2 schools of thought. You could be the user on the side of the running back if you think screen. Obviously 4th and 12, I'm not really thinking screen. So you guys could probably hit me with that, and maybe it'll work. 2 schools of thought. You can be the side to cover the screen, but I like to be the opposite side because if that running back's blocking, he's not going to really be able to go across and get me. So I'm coming in hard, and I get the animation, but Michael's already got this guy open. What's he running? Just an out route? Just an out route. Gets it. Beautiful ball right over my hands. But luckily, you know, we get him to stumble out of bounds. It's a good thing he went out of bounds because 14. About to lay the Pied Piper. And then 4th and 5. You know, the story of the game is just, you know, 3rd and 4th down. I don't remember what happens here. This is just incomplete. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, this was hype too. I don't really get too many of these against Michael. But we get the double hit, and it's enough to make that ball come out. And luckily didn't fumble immediately. Now, at this point, what is it? Is it 21-7 or 21-14. Probably 21-7 because I was like ultra conservative. We just run 0-1 trap. And, you know, it's 4th and 2. I opt to punt. Obviously, mistake here. I mean, maybe not mistake, but I guess ultimately it didn't matter. I probably should have gone for it. As he hits me, and like, if you're looking here, he's got, you could probably hit that slant 80. That's probably a big gainer. But at this point in the game, he's looking much deeper. I guess you gotta widen out that safety manually, maybe, is what I should look into doing. I kind of just assume that I can get there and pass rush, and I almost do. Like, I'm right there, that's me. Like, that's who I'm playing as. That safety's just starting to kind of rotate back, and honestly, he's flat-footed right here for some reason. Like, look at that. He's going back, and then he, like, kind of, like, stops a little. That little stutter. If you can see it. He just kind of stutters for whatever reason. I don't even think it would have mattered. It's probably because he's covering both 2 and 84. That's literally it. That's why that doesn't work. Because he's literally just looking to see if 2 or 84 gets open. 84 beats 24, and nobody is catching him. Touchdown. And then, obviously, play of the game here at the end. In my own territory, I was not punting again to Michael Pate. He could score from 80 yards out. We are taking our chances here. And just the same bread and butter play. Just coming out. I call a play action play. Honestly, looking at it now, kind of frustrating. Tutty, 12. Literally all I have to do is hit circle or whatever button he is. And that's 6 points. That's kind of every time in Madden 24, there's a game like that against Mike. The first time I beat year 2, the Colts' first franchise, y'all. Where like I had a guy really deep, wide open. I didn't throw it to him, but I got the first down anyway, so it didn't matter. Same kind of vibes here. I saw the first down. I threw it to the first down, but I had touchdown. This is just one of those, you know, keep it simple, stupid. But yeah, 12 is wide open for a touchdown. Just gone. Curtain call. Should have thrown it to him, but we get the 7-yard rush on first down. And then we'll go back here. So I added this ace formation just so I could run 0-1 trap out of the gun. But I originally had a jet sweep called the 12, obviously because I missed him so bad on that last play. But then I was just like, you know what? It's 2nd and 5 or whatever. Let's just run it up the gut. This guy is well rested. I haven't used him in a long time. He's my power back. And we get the great whole block. And just nothing but green grass. Go for the truck or the stiff arm. Don't really get the animation. If we get the animation for the stiff arm here, we're chilling. And then little weird. 15. We're pressing charges. You'll get in touch with my lawyer. We'll be in touch with Bean Esquire real soon, buddy. But yeah, that's it. That's a championship for Georgia State. We did it. And now we enter a new era. The LSU Tigers, 5-7. So let's see. Extremely low. Yeah, we're not getting him back. Do I get the quarterback still? Okay, so we're keeping the quarterback that I transferred for. And yeah, we're good. We'll just ready up. I mean, honestly, he's projected round 1. I'll give it a shot. He wasn't persuaded. Yeah, it's fine. All right, well, GG's, everybody. Thanks for coming in, tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Go Tigers.